Hello. I've been given an ultimatum by the sounds of it, by the seams of it, um, that I willfully book myself into a mental health hospital, and I've got to decide until Monday, which is Friday now. So he said, you've only got till Monday to decide. So does that mean, was that like a threat to say you're going to get taken in anyway if you don't decide to come happily on Monday, or what? It seems to me that that was a bit of a sort of threat to get me to go to hospital. Said I've got to be on, well, not got to give clozaril a go, the most potent antipsychotic there is, which affects your liver, your kidneys, everything like that. But I've just read up, well, Mum's just read up the criteria. You need to be a danger to yourself or others, and I'm not a danger to myself or others, but I'm sure that orchestrated type event that happened the other day was to get an excuse to say I was a danger to others. So I don't know, maybe they're going to attempt something like that again. But I'd like to say on this video, I am not a danger to myself or others, just because I have a different point of view to the people working in the mental health industry. Apparently that must be wrong, so you need to be filled with antipsychotics or you'll go madder and madder. That's basically what I was told. And I'll see that I'm so much better once I've been injected with all this super potent antipsychotic, because I chose not to take the what was it, olanzapine beforehand, because I think it just makes you physically worse. Plus, the only problems I have psychologically are with paranoia about orchestrated events that happen. But unfortunately, the orchestrated events happened by the mental health workers. So where's the escape in that? What do you do? Where do you go if that's happening to you? And I reckon millions are probably going through this all around the world. What choice do you have? You've got either the choice to put yourself in a mental place anyway and basically be forced drugged, or not to choose that and probably have the police bashing at your door, or the police pick you up somewhere and take you to a mental place. What's right about that? Because I have a different point of view? Because I believe this system to be corrupt, which it is. You start spouting your mouth off about the system being corrupt, and this is what happens. They want to section you. You tell the truth in this world, and apparently you get sectioned. Not the people that don't believe it want to section you. The psychiatrist even said to me, I think it's highly unlikely that this stuff is happening. Yet, me and my mum, who was there, explained that mental health workers orchestrated to deliberately make me flip out. Which I didn't flip out, but that's what it was intended to do. And I think anyone in that situation, including the Buddha, would have got annoyed, especially after asking the person to leave, who is not your kidnapper, who is not your escort, and who has no legal rights to be watching you to have your blood tests, that was there. It's all so corrupt. So I don't know what to do. I bet there's hundreds more people in this situation. But he's like, undigesting 9 years of that paranoia is going to be hard. He even gave me a thing where I could either I could what was I saying? Oh yeah, I said I don't meet the criteria for paranoid schizophrenia. Anyway, I meet the criteria for, if I was to meet a criteria, it was paranoid delusional disorder. I said this before in my other videos, and he said, well, if I diagnose you with paranoid delusional disorder, will you come to the hospital and take the Clozaril or whatever it is? That was the ultimatum he gave me, and he said I've got till Monday to decide. Now, if anyone agrees with me that's corrupt, please just say corrupt in the comment, because to me, especially after analysing on our walk back, it's ridiculous. And this is what's happening to people, because all it is because I see a different reality to them, yet I'm no danger, I get done for it. So it's true, what's been happening for many years is true. You have a different point of view or a different perspective to someone else, they will try and vindicate you to it, and they'll try and section you or whatever, imprison you, and deliberately orchestrate events. That's what I reckon anyway. I don't know if he knows the full story, but it's not good. So he said, I've got till Monday, you've got to decide quickly, you've got till Monday to decide if I want to book myself into a mental institution. So does that mean, it was unclear, does that mean I'm going to be forced into a mental place if I do not choose to go to one, and force medicated just because I believe something to be happening that is happening to hundreds, or if not hundreds of thousands, millions of people around the world? A mind control experiment? It's messed up. If anyone knows anything about the law or what they can do in this case, please send me a message and tell me, because this is messed up. Just through my videos, basically, just through me saying that this place is corrupt and there's so much corruption going on. People don't like to hear it, especially if they're in that system. Yeah, probably watching right now through the camera as I record, because he's watched some of my videos and he said I mentioned his name on one. I've been looking through all of them, I can't find it anywhere, so but I will delete it when I find it. But this is corrupt, pure corruption. And one of the other mental health workers has been mentioning for weeks Clozaril around me. Every time he's been near me, he's mentioned it, like that's what's going to happen to you, Pally, that's what we're going to get you on, because you're not abiding by our rules or our law. When it's not a rules or a law, we're supposed to be living in a free society, we're supposed to be free, yet we're not. We're treated like slaves, especially the ones who think outside the box, which is me and probably plenty of you out there too, because you have more of imagination and you know what's going on. They don't like that. So